gotta tell you, this is one of the nuttier videos you are ever going to see. My goodness, man. People get nutty, especially when they're drinking and kids are on motorbikes. There is this woman in Spokane County that got arrested after allegedly driving onto a sidewalk and trying to hit a juvenile on a dirt bike. But she wasn't done with that craziness. She then later showed up at a stranger's house and tried to break in. Now, when they finally got the cops on her, they found her nearby impaired. And they took her into custody after she then resisted arrest. I mean, she was on it. Wow.
Wow.
Here's some people that saw the action talking about it.
Lady's crazy. She's trying to run. Oh my God. No kidding.
Wow.
She's on the sidewalk chasing the kid on a dirt bike. Like, what the heck?
He is riding for his life. He's like, oh my gosh.
I bet.
I mean, he is like, this crazy lady going to take me out. And she was trying. Pretty wild. Well, Sheriff Grady Judd, he don't care what political party you're from. If you're doing shenanigans in his county, he gonna bust you.
I wonder if does he make his own props or does he have a team that does that for him?
It's a great question. I don't know how he operates. But I can tell you, MAGA influencer Craig Long has been arrested in a human trafficking and prostitution sting in Polk County, along with Ryan Yates, a Trump supporter who pled guilty in February 2024 for his involvement January 6th. Long posted a photo with Donald Trump and Donald Trump Jr. just a few weeks ago, which I'm sure they would probably rather he take down.
Oh, they're trying to scrub that right now.
Uh-huh.
That's going to get scrubbed.
Here's Sheriff Grady Judd talking about the sting and the arrest.
Now he's an influencer. You know, he moves in big circles, even with the president. This is a photograph with the president and his son not long ago. Now, we like to see people who make mistakes early in life, and he had a long history straighten up. We like the fact that he likes the cops. Heck, he liked them so much, he got caught up in a sting and got to be up and real close with the cops. Influence that for a while.
Right.
What?
So my whole thing is, it seems like Polk County has a lot of these traffickers or just all these weird, terrible sex crimes.
Yeah.
Is that just Polk County or is that every county and they just are really diligent on bringing these guys down?
I'd like to know, yeah, because they are very active in doing stings. That's where he gets a lot of his material from, is the guys they bust in these stings. Remember we had the clip about Santa Claus?
Yes.
Last week.
That was a big one.
Caught up in a sting.
But doesn't it seem like there's a ton going on in Polk County?
It does, yeah. And I don't know if they do it more frequently or they got a better team or
I
they
think
just publicize it more.
every county is doing stings, but he publicizes everything.
Yeah.
And he's already gone viral. So the amount of followers, the amount of people already sharing his stuff is a big number.
It is pretty alarming. There's no shortage of these guys getting busted. I mean, there's at least 10 new videos per day that's uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are in Florida.
Yeah, you would say clearly, I don't know if his press conferences are a deterrent. Because it doesn't seem like people in Polk County are stopping, even though Sheriff Grady Judd is letting you know that he's out to bust you.
Well, I think all these pedophiles think, oh, it's not going to happen to me. I'm going to get away with it. Probably because they've gotten away with it before.
Oh, yeah. The best is when it'll be a sting, and it's Chris Hansen doing the sting because he has his new show.
He's in Florida right now.
And the predator will text, man, I just don't want this to be some kind of a Chris Hansen sting. I've seen that show before. And then they'll walk in, and then Chris Hansen comes from the kitchen.
Oh, man.
Oh, what are you doing here? And their face, it looks like somebody walked right over their grave.
That's not the guy they want to see.
Oh, it's amazing. They think they're in this surreal dream.
I saw a video the other day of United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio. He was DJing at a wedding. Looked like it was a family function, but he was back there behind the turntables and had the little headphones up. He likes some music.
Wow.
And if I had to guess, I would say he loves 90s hip hop the most. How do I know? Because of the press conference he did yesterday where he stood in for the press secretary who was out on maternity leave.
They are facing real catastrophic destruction to their economy, generational destruction to their economy, generational destruction to the wealth of their country, imposed on themselves by the actions that they're taking. They should check themselves before they wreck themselves in the direction that they're going.
Okay, do we know that one? Check themselves before they wreck themselves?
Ice Cube.
We got Ice Cube on that. Yes, that would be correct. All right, let's hear other references.
So, look, the time's come for Iran to make a sensible choice. And it's not easy for them to do that, obviously, because they have a fracture in their own leadership system. And apart from that, I mean, the top people in that government are, to say the least, they're insane in the brain. And so we need to address that.
Insane in the membrane.
And so bottom line is this. Whoop, there it is.
Yeah. Okay, he's currently available to DJ your own party or wedding or bar mitzvah. Just call up Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
Finally, these press conferences are interesting.
There you go. I got to tell you, kids, watch out for rabid beavers. They are out there, and boy, this thing looked wicked. I don't know if you saw this video from New Jersey at Lake Henry. An 8-year-old boy was out there fishing with his family, and a beaver suddenly charged out of the water at about 6 p.m.
Oh, no. It has rabies.
Kid tried to run, but he tripped. Yeah, the beaver bit him repeatedly on the upper thigh and leg. I saw somebody pick up the beaver and spike it into the water. The beaver's like, "Rrr," comes right back up after him.
No, the beaver came back?
Yeah.
They spiked the beaver?
He spiked the beaver, yeah. He took it and just spiked it out into the lake, and the beaver said, "Oh, hell no," and he came right back up.
That rabies makes these animals crazy wild.
Yeah, it really does.
That poor kid, he is going to need some therapy.
Yeah, they had family members kicking and striking at the beaver. But I'm telling you, when you got a determined beaver, good luck.
You got to take a baseball bat to that thing.
As a kid, I always heard if you got bit by an animal that had rabies, you had to get, I think, 17 shots in your stomach. Now, I don't know if that was real or not, but it made me fear rabies.
That was the thing. Yeah, it made all of us fear. A bunch of shots in your stomach?
They used to have PSA for rabies, and they were horrifying.
Oh, okay.
Like, rabies, they will kill you.
Mm-hmm. Well, you'd mentioned earlier that your daughter is done with the year at Florida State, and graduations have been happening. And, there are a lot of kids, they like to maybe do a grandstand. So this is something that Seminole fans can hold over the Gators. Did you see the kid at the Florida Gator graduation that tried to do the backflip?
No. Oh.
Boy did not land the backflip, unfortunately. It's landing over him. Is he okay? He's just going to be humiliated for the rest of his life.
I would argue maybe the mess up of the backflip is better.
I don't know.
It was so not even close to landing it. I almost wonder, had he ever practiced this before, or did he think this is the first time I'm ever going to attempt a backflip is going to be at my college graduation?
It doesn't look that hard.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna try
gosh.
this.
Didn't even get close. He just jumped up and came right down on his head. Like, you're like, this kid, oh my gosh.
There is a type of person out there that will definitely try a backflip who's never tried it before if there's people around and they hear an applause.
Well, he almost graduated to a wheelchair, so thankfully he's okay.
Thank God he's okay.
Yeah. They say that classes were canceled Tuesday at Forest View Education Center in Arlington Heights after a school resource officer lost his gun while using the bathroom.
Oh, no.
So he's pooping.
He loses his gun.
Where'd he put it?
He doesn't know, so he had to come out of the jar and be like, I was taking a dump and I lost my revolver.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only a few places it could be.
Yeah, they can't figure it out.
Did he put it down and someone took it?
It's a great question. I don't know. I think that's why they called school and they're like, "Yeah, get everybody out of here."
That's why I think he was dumping and not peeing. Because if you're,
he was,
yeah,
and I had to be part of it.
And at that point, you just come clean and you say, look, I was going number 2. I lost track of where I was and my surroundings. It was that kind of a movement.
Because if you go up and say, I was just peeing, they go, well, you were peeing now. We think you were dumping, dog. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they had surveillance footage, limited people entered the restroom. They still haven't recovered the firearm, so.
Wow.
Maybe he flushed it on accident?
Yeah, the chief called it unfortunate and embarrassing.
Unfortunate.
And embarrassing. And congratulations, I guess, to John Stevenson. He pulled a car 131 feet using his penis while he was on fire, all to raise awareness for prostate cancer.
Wow.
Here he is talking about the incident.
Well, the simple explanation for the fire was, when I researched this, I wanted to be the first person to ever do like a stunt that's never been done, that's worldwide. So I did a bit of research on Google, and it turned out that somebody in another country's already pulled a car with their
Oh my God. Is that true?
This is a thing that we didn't know about. Okay.
So I thought, right, well, what I can do then is try and put something on top of that to be a world's first. So I Googled it to see if anybody's ever done it while they're on fire.
Oh my God.
And it turned out that they haven't. So that's what we did.
All right, there you go. World Record Wednesday's back.
Okay.
That's bit one.
I could do it, but it's gonna have to be a matchbox.
Okay. They didn't say what kind of car. I like it.